SweetKickz101. I play a lot of Pokemon on Twitch. I stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. CST. And I stream to make friends and create a safe and inviting.
Welcome! Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. And your background is just so amazing. I can't get over it.
Aw, thank you.
All right, so go ahead and tell me your username, if you're an affiliate or partner on Twitch, how long you've been streaming, and your viewers and followers.
My streamer name is SweetKickz101. I have actually been streaming for it's going to be about 7 years come summertime. Didn't really take it seriously up until just recently. I am an affiliate streamer, and I have just recently hit 2.1k followers on Twitch.
Nice. That's exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then what is your average CCV for the month?
As of now, it is at 30.
Good for you. Nice. All right, so let's talk about like the nitty gritty stuff, the boring things, the analytics. Do you look at your data at all? And then how do you put that into your stream afterwards?
I do look at it normally after stream, and I've rated a fellow friend. I'll take a minute, talk with them, and then I'll go and look and kind of see how the stream went that day, if I did better than the last time I went live, or if it did poorer, and kind of think about, okay, if I did this time, maybe that wasn't the greatest. Maybe we go back to this for a little while, and then we test something else in the waters later.
So what strategies do you use to get engagement, whether that's on Twitch or any form of social media?
I try to be as interactive with not just my viewers, but with fellow streaming friends that come into the channel. I like to interact, know about their day, what's going on with them, kind of get on that friendship level with them. It makes kind of a bit of a wholesome vibe, if you will, and it seems to draw people back in. I see Twitch as just one giant nerdy family, so
No, I so agree with that. And then what about your go live notification? Do you have certain things that work, or certain things that you're like, oh, nobody clicked on that one?
I do some silly things with it every now and again. When we were doing Infinite Fusion Mon for a while with Pokemon, I was like, what kind of chaos am I gonna fuse this time? Or what sort of nightmare fuel are we gonna do this time?
I like that.
And that seemed to really drag in the audience that way.
So how do you deal with the changes in algorithms of social media? Because it's changing all the time, suppressing and all that good stuff on Twitch, but also on other forms of social media that you use.
I am a watcher, so I kind of, I don't normally jump on the bandwagon as fast as some others do, but I like to sit and analyze kind of like what others are doing and even what my friends are doing, and then I kind of go, okay, this is how they're doing it, this is what works for them, what can I do to put my little spin on it? And then either it comes to me rather quickly or it takes a minute, but we get there.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So what certain tags do you think work for your channel specifically?
The one that I've actually been using a lot is lurkers are welcome, or lurkers welcomed, because lurkers are, whatever way you want to say it, they are the backbone of Twitch. And that seems to really draw it in. Some others that I like to use is the LGBTQIA+ tag. I am asexual, so I do like to use that one along with safe space, and if I'm playing with viewers, I'll use that one, and that helps draw people in. Or if it's going to be the Comfy Cozy Saturday, I'll add those in. I switch it up.
Yeah, no, I like that. It kind of describes who you are, and then people can kind of learn of what to expect, especially with the cozy one. Yeah. So how do you get creative? I know you kind of talked about the Pokemon thing, but how else do you get creative and kind of stand out?
So, we talked about this a little bit before going live. I am a voice actress, and I use my voice to actually do some point redemptions. One of them is actually a voice act redemption, and I'll have the viewer give me like a character and a scenario, or if they just want to give me a character and I improvise off of that. The little teddy bear that you see behind me, Monokuma, one of my mods used to come in and redeem that, and he would have me do the Monokuma voice, my Monokuma voice, and tell a dad joke. So every time you would come in, I would just sound like this all of a sudden and hold him up to the camera and shake it around and do a little dance.
That's so good. Oh my God. I was going to ask you. I was like, can I hear? But you did it. Thank you. All right. So the second to last question is, how do you make friends or connections on Twitch?
I have always been able to come across that very easily in life. I'm very chatty. But I like to go into other people's streams or people that I've met with through other friends or through the For You page, and I'll sit in there and I'll sit and listen for a while, and I'll look and see if there's anything that I kind of connect with that person. A good example, my friend Steph of Anime, I went into her stream one day and she was talking about cosplays, and all of a sudden I just went, "You cosplay? I cosplay? Can we be friends?" And she's like, "Oh my gosh, yes." It's little quirks like that. I'll just hone in, and then I don't really want to say go full throttle with it, but I get excited very easily, and then I think that tends to rub off on the person that I'm chatting with.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, find people that are similar to you and you'll have common interests. Yeah. All right, so my last question is, let's think back when you started streaming and going from an average of like 1-2 viewers all the way up to where you're at now, which is the 30. What was like one thing, or was there anything that like changed? You're like, oh my God, that's what happened to get me to this average CCV.
I think it kind of happened. It happened in a different multitude of ways, if that makes sense. My views plummeted right before I moved because I was not in a great headspace. I wasn't streaming nearly as much, so that kind of took a bit of a nosedive. But after getting into a better environment, moving in with my fiance Chase, and upgrading the equipment, I started feeling a lot better, and then I just started streaming for me. Yeah. And wanting to have fun with it again, and I was starting to do more Pokemon stuff, and that just started to bring in either people that had watched me in the past or brand new people, and it's kind of just been a slow growth since then, but I've always been a slow grower and I'm not complaining. Yeah,
no, sometimes that's the best because you can really get to know your community in that way, and then it's so close. Yeah,
exactly.
That is it from me. I don't know if you have any last closing thoughts or anything. Are you feeling confident with everything?
Pretty confident. The only thing I guess I can basically say is, if you guys want to hear me, I'm coming up in a video game. It's called Brassheart, and you can hear me as Clara. She's dressed like a cute little blue princess. That will be released sometime between late summer and early fall, so be on the lookout on Steam.
Oh, that's so exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming here. The words of wisdom. I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Thank you again for having me.
Yeah. All right. Say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.